Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the third video of the playlist for making a smartphone store website. In this video, we will continue for making the smartphone store website. So what we are going to do in this video is making a new component called order. I will go to the page and make a new folder called order. Same like the product, we will make a new file with the name of id.jsx. I wrote the RFC and then tab. It will auto generate some basic structure of JSX file for me, but I will change the function name to order. Now let's make the styles for it. Go to the styles and make a new one. I will name it order.module.css. Control B to hide the sidebar. Now let's start making the component or the page. Like before, we are gonna wrap all of the content in the div with the class of container. But first I will make a new React fragment. This is just some tag but empty. Inside of that we will have a div with a class name is styles.container, and my autocomplete is again changing my styles to style sheet. But first I will import the styles. Import styles from styles slash order dot module.css. Now let's close the container tag, and inside of that we will have a div with a class name equal to styles.left. Inside of that we will have a new div, and inside of that left we will have a new div with a row with a class name equal to styles.row. Inside of that row I will have the table. The table is going to have a class equal to styles.table. I will have a tr. The tr is going to have class name equal to styles.tr title. Inside of the tr title we will have a for th. I can just type th and then for. It will automatically make a for th. The first one is order ID. The second one is customer, and then address and total. Below this tr I will make a new tr with a class name equal to styles.tr. Inside of that tr we will have a for td2, but inside of this for td we will have a span, and each of these will have a different class and different text. The first one class name is going to be styles.id, and for the text is just one. Next is going to be the next one is going to be class name is equal to styles.name, and for the text is order, and for the text is John Doe. John Doe. And next one is going to be class name equal to styles.address, and for the address is just task, and for the total, class name equal to styles.total is just going to be $327. Now, below of this row, below of this div row, we will have a new row. Div is going to have a new with a that new div is going to have a class equal to styles dot row. Inside of that, we will have inside of that row is div with a class name equal to status class and then 0. Now let's make this function first. Here I will make a new variable called const status is equal to 0, and below that we'll have the status class function. Status class is, and it will be taking the index props or index parameter, and inside of that we'll have an if index mean status is smaller than 1, it will return styles dot that. If, and another if is if index mean status is equal to 1, it's going to return styles dot in progress. And the last if is if index mean status is greater than 1, it will return styles dot not done. Now that we are already making the status class, now let's continue making our component. Inside of the status class name, we will have a span with a text of payment. Below that, we will have a div with a class name equal to styles.checkedIcon, and inside of that we'll have an image. I will close that first. I will close this first, and I will import it up here. Import image from next/image. I will give it a semicolon, and this image is going to have a class equal to class name, and it is going to be styles.checkedIcon. CheckedIcon, and this one is also checkedIcon. Below that, we will have the src for the image. The src is going to be /img/checkered.png. For the width, it's going to be 20 pixel, 20, and for the height is also 20. Alt is just empty. Now I will copy this one into, I will copy it 3 more times. 1, 2, 3. The second one is packaging. packaging. And for the status class parameter is going to be 1. The third is on the way. And for the status class parameter, it's going to be 2. And the last one is delivered. And for the status class, it will be 3. Now, below of this container, I will make a new container. Div class name equal to styles.container, and inside of that we will have a div with a class name equal to styles.left, and below of that, and we are going to make this left is just empty, and below of that we'll have a div with a class name equal to styles.right. Inside of that styles.right, I will make a new row. If class name equal to styles.row, I will close the tag. Inside of that row, we will have a new table, but I think I will just copy and paste it from here. Copy the table and then paste it here. Alt Shift F, it will automatically be verifying my code. And for this one, the order ID, we're going to change to cart total. The customer is changing to subtotal. The address is going to be discount, and for the total is just keep it as total. And I will just make it as ID. Maybe this one is cart total. This one is subtotal. And this one is discount. And the last one is keep it as total. For the cart total, I will copy this one. Copy and paste. Subtotal is same, and for the discount, I will just make it $0.00. Now, let's make the style for it. I will go to the order module.css, and I will give it a style. For container, I will give padding is equal to 15 pixel, and display is flex. For the left, it's going to be flex, and then 2. For the table is equal to, for the table, I will give it a width is equal to 100%, and text align is going to be left, margin bottom is equal to 50 pixel. For the row, and that is the last child, last child is going to have a width equal to 80%, and display is flex. And also we'll give it a justify content equal to space between, and I will give the CSS for if it's done, it will give a display equal to flex, and flex direction is equal to column, and for the align item is equal to center. Below that we'll have an in progress, progress. The display is going to be flex. Flex direction is column, and align item is center. I will give it some animation. That animation name is in progress. 1 second, and is infinite and alternate. Below that, we will make the animation. We will make it using keyframes, and for the animation is from. We are not using percent. We are using from and to. The opacity is first. Opacity is 0, and the next is opacity is equal to 1. This one is 2, and if it's undone, it will give a display flex, and flex direction is equal to column, and align item is center, and opacity is 0.3. Now below that we will give some CSS for unknown.checkout icon, comma, in progress dot checkout icon, and for the display it's going to be none. I will give CSS for the right. It's going to be flex equal to 1. Next is for the wrapper. For the wrapper is going to be width. Width is equal to 90%. Max width is 300 px or pixel. Background color is 333, and for the color is white. Color is equal to white. For the padding, it's going to be 7 pixel, 15 pixel, 15 pixel, and 15 pixel. For the display, it's going to be flex. Flex direction is column. The justify content is space between. And after that, we will have some CSS for the button. The background is going to be white, but I think we don't need this. I will make a new media screen for making it responsive. Container media screen, and max width is 480 pixel. The first one is container, is flex direction column, and then tr title. The display is none. For the tr, it's going to be display flex, and then flex direction. Flex direction is column. Align item is center. The justify content is center, and font size is equal to 20 pixel. Now let's see how it looks. We'll go to order and then 1. Let me see. There was some 404. 404 not found. Okay, so that because I put an S. This is supposed to be order, not orders. And as you can see here, we have the right thing, but I think we have a right UI, but there's some error and the checklist is not right. Now let's fix it. Okay, now let's first add some G in the packaging and change in the in order.module.css. This is supposed to be not done and not undone. Now, as you can see here, we have a nice looking order page. Now let's go to the home page. We are going to make the cart page. To do that, same like others, we go to the page folder. I will collapse all of this first. We go to the page folder and create a new one, cart.jsx. And let's make the CSS for that too, cart.module.css. I will write the rfce2 in this cart.jsx, rfce, and this also, and capitalize or uppercase C. So don't forget that. For the cart, we will make it something like, for the cart, same like other, we will wrap all of the content in the div with a class name of styles.container. Inside of that, we will have div with a class name is equal to styles left. And again, my autocomplete is a little bit annoying. Import styles from /styles / cart module.css, and I will change this to styles, and also I will import the image. Import image from next/image. Inside of this left, we will have some more table with a class name is equal to styles.table. Inside of that, we will have a tr. The tr is going to have a class name equal to styles table, styles.table. And inside of that, we'll have nth. We will have a 6th. The first one is product, the second one is name, and then price, and quantity, and total. There's one extra and I will delete that. Below of this tr, we will make a new tr with a class name equal to, by the way, this one is not table but tr title, and class name, that the tr is going to have a class name equal to styles and then tr. Inside of that, we will have a 5th, td, 5. The first one is going to be the image, and for the src is equal to /image/smartphone1.jpg. And for the layout is equal to fill, and object fit is equal to fill, and for the alt is equal to just empty. I will close this. Below that we will have the product title. We will have a span, and also this tree is going to have a span too. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Span, copy, pasted, Alt Shift F to auto verifying. The first one is going to be class name equal to styles.name. For the name is Xiaomi Redmi. For the price, class name equal to styles.price is the same like other. This one is styles 327. For the quantity is equal to quantity, that is going to be 1. And for the total, class name equal to styles dot total is going to be the same, 327. And now for the cart details, I will make a new container. Maybe I will just copy it or cut it and make a React fragment so that we can put 2 different elements. Now the first one is container. Now the second container is going to contain same table, but this one is right, and above of that right we will have a div with a class name equal to styles.left. Now I will change this one. This one is going to be subtotal, and then discount and total. Now let's remove these two, the quantity and the second total, and we don't need this image, so we can delete the first 2 TD. Now for the subtotal is 327. For the discount is just 0.00. Now below of this table we will make a new button with the class name equal to button equal to styles.button. And also we forgot to wrap this image in the div with a class name equal to styles.img container, and inside of that we will have the img, the image tag. Now let's take a look in the website. Let me see. Now the image is covering all the page. It is time to us to give the CSS to the card. Go to the card module.css, and first we will give an CSS for the container. First one is padding equal to 50 pixel, and for the display is flex. For the left is flex, and then 2. For the right is flex 1, and for the image container width is equal to 100 pixel, and for the height is also 100 pixel, and for the position is relative, and for the table is going to have width equal to 100%. For the border spacing is 20 pixel, and for the name is phone weight is 500, color is 1717159 2, font size equal to 80 pixel. Next is for the total. For the total, we are going to give it a font weight equal to 500, and font weight is 80 pixel too. For the wrapper for the button is height, and for the height is 30 pixel, and for the color is white, font weight is bold, and cursor is pointer, margin top is 20 pixel, and border is none, border radius is 3 pixel, and background color is same like here. In the color for name, I will copy it and paste it here. Below that we'll have a media screen, and max width is 480 pixel. I will give a container, flex direction is column, padding is 20 pixel, table is display flex, and flex direction is column, and for the align item is center, and for the justify content we will give it center. For the TR title is display equal to none, and for the TR display is equal to flex direction is center, flex direction is column, and for the align item is equal to center, and for the justify content is center, margin bottom is 20 pixel, and for image container we will give it width is equal to 35 pv, and for the height is also 35 pv. Next is name, dot total. I will give it font size equal to 24 pixel. Now let's see how it looks. And as you can see here, we have a nice looking card, but I think I forgot to add text in our button, so let's add it. Save. I will go to the cart.jsx, and yep, I forgot to add checkout now. Now let's see in the website, and as you can see here, we have a nice looking cart. We have the product details and cart detail. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.